what's up, everybody? Welcome to BioWest 3 Raw TV. I get a lot of people contacting me, and I mean, it happens just about on a daily basis, asking me like, Jerry, thank you so much for putting out the videos. I've actually learned a lot from them. Is there any way that I can donate money to you? Like, do you have a Patreon, a Patron, whatever the fuck it is? I'm like, no, I don't have that. Like, well, if you have one, I'll dump some money in it for you to help you out because I really appreciate it, and I feel like you should get paid. And like, what was the other one? A GoFundMe page. I'm like, no, I don't have that stuff. And they're like, well, you know, if you want to start one, or can I just send you like a check in the mail? I'm like, listen, the videos that have been up for quite a while, and many people have gotten a lot of good from them and didn't pay for them. So for you to pay is not fair to those people that, you know, didn't pay. To make you pay, it's not fair to you. You know what I mean? To have you pay for something that everybody else got for free. And I kind of stepped back and I was like, you know what? This video, it's about time I just made this video. And I just want to ask you guys, I never ask you guys for anything. I very rarely will ever ask anything. But if you want to help me out, there is actually something you can do to help me out. And that is to, if you feel like that you've gotten something from these videos and you want to give back to me, to help me out, give back to someone else. Literally pay it forward somewhere else with someone else who actually needs your help. Do something kind, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be anything big. Like if you have, you know, if let's say you see the homeless person on the street, give them a sandwich. You know what I mean? And don't make it like a one-time deal. You know what I mean? Like do something for someone and then maybe whenever, you know, in a short period of time, do something else for somebody. Do some act of kindness for somebody and, you know, do it where it comes from the heart. There are many things that I actually have done that you don't know about, that you don't see, because I don't feel like if you're doing stuff for people and you're putting it on camera and you're filming it and you're putting it in your social media, you're getting something out of it. Like you're using it to get people to look at you in a certain light and say, oh, you know, this person, Jerry's such a great guy because he does this for the people. I saw the video of him and the guy that he bought food for or whatever. I don't do that shit. You know what I mean? The stuff that I do is off camera because I honestly believe that if you're doing it for social media to help your brand, to help you expand or whatever, it's not having the same effect as if you literally just walk up to someone and give them a sandwich and say, you know what, here you go. This is for you. Have a good day. And the reaction that I get when I do these things, the tears that start to roll down someone's face, when they shake your hand and they bow to you, holding your hand, they literally bow to you because I step back and I realize these people may not have family. They may not have friends. They literally have no one out that's watching out for them, and they don't believe in kindness anymore. They don't believe in good people. They don't believe in people doing good things. No one helps them when they need it. And every single one of us, myself included, has needed help at some point in their life. And many of us had to have people there for us. Many of us had not had people there for us. So you know what it's like to not have that help. Now, you could be like, well, Jerry, if you give this drug addict money, he'll just go buy drugs. Don't give him money. Give him a sandwich. Well, Jerry, you're enabling him. No, you're not enabling him by giving him a sandwich. You're showing him that despite the decisions he made and got him the spot that he's in, there is someone that still cares that he's not doing well. And that one act of kindness causes a ripple effect. But one act of kindness doesn't change it. But the act of kindness you do for that person, they may go on and do an act of kindness for another person because they now believe. They believe that people out there are doing kind things. You have that lady in front of you at the grocery store who's like going through her purse trying to pick at pennies, trying to pay for whatever it is. Give her the $1. It's $1. You know what I mean? Give her the $1. Help her. Give her just, you know, 1 second of sanity where she doesn't have to think about, oh my God, I might not be able to get this milk for my kids, or whatever her case may be. And when she's digging, give her $1, give her $5, the $1, whatever it takes. Just do that one act of kindness. And one act of kindness leads to another act of kindness. And the only way that we're going to change any part of this world is if we do these kind of things without expecting anything in return. Now, some people would say, well, Jerry, you do these acts of kindness and you get self-satisfaction out of it. You get self-fulfillment. I don't. Many times I don't, and I'll tell you why. There was an individual that I knew he was down and out. I knew for a fact it wasn't a drug addict. It was something had happened to him. A person I knew had known him kind of from being around and seeing this guy begging for money. And I just had a feeling. I went with a gut feeling. That was it. And I gave him the money. And I said, here's money. Get a room. You know, get a room. Get out of the cold. And I didn't see him for about a week. And about a week later, when I saw him again, he was clean shaven. His hair was cut. And he was clean. I knew he had taken it and done, you know, what I asked him to do with it. Not spend it on... You know, I didn't ask him, I just said, please get out of the cold. And I saw him and he started to tear up. And I kind of realized by seeing him there and seeing his reaction by what I did for him, I realized that there aren't many people helping people out here like that. And I kind of step back, and that actually makes me feel awful. It makes me feel awful that someone out there doesn't believe in humanity enough anymore because no one is doing these things. So every time I do one of these kind of acts, many people say, oh, I feel good doing it. That's why I do it. I don't do it because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel sad that these people don't have someone there to actually help them. But it needs to be done. Like, it needs to be done. If this world is going to turn around, doing something like helping someone pick up, pick something up, like they're trying to move something up their stairs, and you're like, oh, I'm busy. Fuck busy. Stop. Help them move that thing up the stairs. Get it in their house. Some act of kindness. It doesn't always have to do with money. Just something that, like, it's so cliche, but helping the old lady cross the street. Something, anything that will show an act of kindness to someone when they need it, I really truly believe does cause a positive, ripple effect in the world that it's really lacking a lot lately. So if you guys want to do something to help me out, help me by doing these things, trying to make a better impact on the people around your community, and not necessarily family members, because people go out of their way to help family members, but realize there are people out there without families, people out there that their families won't help them for whatever reason. They're in a spot. Those people may need a little bit of help. In just that one, I had it happen in my life. I had people say things to me that totally turned my life around because they cared. They actually gave a shit. People in my family, friends, people I didn't even really know, just people that I worked with, said kind things to me and helped me remember that I wasn't a piece of shit. That that people cared about me. I wasn't left in the cold alone. You know what I mean? Just that one person that you may not even know, that you say this one comment to them and it makes them feel like somebody in the fucking world gives a shit about them. And that's all it takes sometimes to give people a whole new lease on life and look at things in a whole different perspective. So in closing, guys, if you can do something just one time, do something nice for someone. And then you know what? Do it again. And do it again. And do it again. And hopefully those people pay it forward. Even ask them. Ask them to pay it for you. Say, look, I'm going to help you out here, but do me a favor. All I want in return is for you to do something nice for someone else. You know what I mean? That homeless person that you may give a sandwich might take half that sandwich and go give it to a friend of theirs who's starving too. That act of kindness, both of those people are going to benefit from it. You know what I mean? And hopefully both of those people remember what you did and do something else nice for someone else. Like, it doesn't matter. It trickles down. And, the butterfly effect, you see the butterfly flapping its wings here, but in China, there's a tsunami. I honestly, truly believe that's the way it works. So I appreciate you guys looking out for me. I appreciate you guys wanting to help me. But there are a lot of people in the world right now that need a lot more help than I do. And I think that it's all of our jobs as human beings to help. I'm BioS3 and I approve this message, and thank you. And we're out.